Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ronan22. Finally, am back with a new haul video for you guys. It has been such a long time since I made one. I gave you guys a heads up with a last video that I did, a channel update on the reasons why I haven't been uploading any videos. But yeah, your boy is finally back and finally happy to show you guys everything that I have picked up. Picked up a good amount of manga and anime. So yeah, this time around I'm actually going to start off with the manga because I'm sure that's what you guys came to see. So yeah, let's start off with the first volume. So first up, we have one of my favorite ongoing titles right now. That is Golden Kamuy Volume 13. Y'all already know I love me some Golden Kamuy. It just has everything I love into a manga, food, action, comedy, history, just everything you want in one series. As you can see, I'm still behind in the series, but I'm not in no rush to catch up. I'm just enjoying when I'm reading it, taking a volume, time by time, but definitely will catch up eventually. This is such a fantastic series. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely recommend it. Alright, next up we have the latest volume of One Punch Man, Volume 22. Love me some One Punch Man. I mean, who doesn't? One Punch Man is always hype. And yeah, this volume actually had quite a big delay between volumes, between 21 and 22. But finally happy that this volume arrived and can't wait to read it. Alright, next up we have another one of my new favorites. And that is Blood on the Tracks Volume 5. This is the latest volume to come out. And man, I love me some Blood on the Tracks, man. It was super frustrating not to be able to read this volume right when it came out, because as some of you know, a lot of my manga took a long time to arrive. I think it took 3 months just to get here, and that was frustrating because I love reading this series right when it comes out. It's such a quick read. This volume took me about maybe 15 minutes to read, to be honest. It's just so quick, but Sujashimi does such a great job with his illustrations and telling the story in his narrative in that way. And yeah, this series is just fantastic, and can't wait till volume 6 comes out, because it comes out in a couple of days, and I'm definitely looking forward to picking that one up too. And next up we have another brand new series, actually by Sujashimi, which is Shino Can't Say Her Name. Now, I know nothing about this manga, to be honest. I don't know anything about it. And, I just got an update about it, and I saw that it was from Sujashimi, and I had to pick it up. So, I had to check this series out for myself. I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about it. Let's take a look and see the artwork, because I haven't even opened this book up yet, to be honest. This is all new to me. But, yeah, it looks a bit different than what I'm so used to with Sujashimi's artwork. It looks a little different in here. But if you guys know anything about this manga series, I would love to know your guys' opinions. Maybe I might do a first impressions on this if you guys want to check it out. So yeah, definitely looking forward to reading this. Alright, so next up we actually have a series I finally was able to complete, and that is the latest ongoing volumes of 20th Century Boys, the Perfect Editions. This is volume 10, as you can see. And we also have volume 11, which is actually the last volume of 20th Century Boys. And also was able to pick up the latest volume, which is to the spin-off sequel, 21st Century Boys. So yeah, finally able to now complete this series. Super happy to finally have them all, because this has just been such an awesome read. I've just been really enjoying this series, and I'm definitely going to be binge reading these titles to see how it all concludes. So yeah, love 20th Century Boys. Alright, next up I was able to pick up a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen volumes finally. Picked up volume 7, dope looking cover. This is definitely a big reason why I'm sure my manga took so long just to get here, is because Jujutsu Kaisen has been out of stock and everywhere, and it's been crazy to see how popular this series has been getting. But well deserved. I've really been digging this series so much, it is becoming one of my new favorite shonen titles, which has been a while since I've really enjoyed a new shonen title. So yeah, we were able to pick up volume 7, volume 8 with my boy Toji, one of my favorite characters in the series for sure. Also volume 9, and also the newest volume, which is volume 10. And I was also able to pick up volume 0, which is the prequel, which is what the newest movie I think is actually going to be about, which is Yuta, which is the main character as you see here. This volume I really liked a lot. I actually did read this one and I liked it a lot. I had to read some of these on the Shonen Jump app, which you know, I was really happy at least I was able to read it on there, because otherwise I'll be like backed up just trying to catch up with the series. But been really enjoying this series so much, so definitely look forward to the newest volume comes out. And next up we also have Blue Giants volume 3 and 4. I really like this series a lot. I don't know, I think a lot of people have been sleeping on this series because I haven't been seeing too many people be picking this series up, but this has been such a fun read. I really like this. It's a really great coming of age story if you guys are into that. If you guys are into the music scene, this is all about jazz music, you know, which I know not everybody is really into jazz, but you know, as you can see, some of the artwork is pretty nice in here. It's pretty intense. The main character I really like a lot in this series. It's definitely an underrated one. I definitely recommend if you guys aren't checking it out, because it is a really fun read. Alright, so for my most anticipated release that I still can't believe is actually here, and that is Fist of the North Star. You guys know this was one of my most anticipated releases. I've been dying to read Fist of the North Star for such the longest time. Some of you may know there actually were older releases of Fist of the North Star. Viz used to sell Fist of the North Star in like these Viz select issues, which was like more of an American comic style where you get issue by issue. And they also had those gorgeous full color master editions that they released, but those things were like nearly impossible to find for a good price. You know, you'd be paying an arm and a leg. I know a few manga tubers do own that. I know Old Shaman, the homie, has some of those volumes, and I remember Kobe Vider also had those, and they were gorgeous. So I was really happy that finally Viz is releasing these in these really beautiful hardcover editions. I think they're the same hardcovers that they're releasing with the Fullmetal Alchemist series. So yeah, I'm really happy that they're releasing this. Let's take a look at some of this legendary artwork from Fist of the North Star. Definitely epic artwork here, old school classic artwork, but just look at it. It looks fantastic. Oh man. And look at some of the color pages. This looks amazing. Still can't believe I'm actually holding this volume. So yeah, definitely expect a first impressions in this series. I'm definitely gonna do a video on that. Alright, so moving on to some of the anime that I picked up a few titles from Discotheque, and this one I've been dying to pick up for the longest time, and I still can't believe it actually got a release, and that is Hajime no Ippo. This is collection 1, collects the first episode through 24. Y'all already know I love me some Hajime Ippo. It is one of my all-time favorite series, anime and manga. This title is just, it's just an amazing series. If you guys haven't checked it out, it is definitely a must watch. But I also picked up the second one, the second collection, which contains episodes 25 through 48. So yeah, like I said, I love me some Hajime Ippo. If you guys haven't checked out this series, please do yourself a favor and check it out. It is definitely one of the best sports series, if not the best sports series in my opinion. And next up we have another title from Discotheque, another release I didn't expect for this to come out, but I'm really happy that it did, and that is Sakrayed. I loved Sakurai growing up. I used to watch the hell out of this series on Encore TV. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that station back in the days, but they used to play anime on there, and this was one of them. And this was such a great action-packed series. I'm actually in the middle of rewatching it right now and having fun with it. And I don't know if you guys noticed, with the new slipcovers from Discotheque, I don't know if they've been doing that with the new titles, but this looks pretty great. I actually like these slipcovers a lot better than the recent ones, the older ones. And last up we have Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack. I am a big Gundam fan, you guys already know that. I used to own Gundam Char's Counterattack on DVD, but I actually recently sold that so I can upgrade it to the Blu-ray. But I don't think I ever really sat down and really watched this movie, to be honest. I know what it's about. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on this, you know, ending conclusion to, you know, Amuro Ray and also Char's, you know, last encounter, I guess. But you know, I love me some Gundam, and definitely gonna be rewatching this. It's actually going to be coming out on Netflix too, so if you guys don't want to pick up the Blu-rays to this, you know, Netflix is going to be releasing some of the old movies of, you know, the original Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, and also Char's Counterattack, and also the brand new, I think, Gundam Hathaway, which is definitely going to be a must-watch. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I picked up for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully my next haul video won't be, you know, out so long and it won't take too long, but you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Would love it if you guys like, comment, subscribe, and your boy's out.